had laryngitis for the last few days, so my voice keeps going in and out, so bear with me. Um, the event in my lifetime, all 5 decades of it, kind of long, um, that had the most impact on my perception of the media would have to be the 9/11 coverage. I worked in media at the time. I worked for the Orlando Sentinel in advertising, and I can remember driving to work, listening to the Today Show on the radio, and hearing that the first tower got hit rather, and hurt, and uh, it didn't really sink in. I just thought it was an accident. I got to work. Everyone was in the big conference room, all around the TVs, and some people were crying. And I was in a rush. I had a big client. I was just gonna pick up my media kit and go. And they said, "Oh gosh, a second tower was hit. A second tower was hit." And it didn't sink in. I just ran out the door, got my car. I'll listen to it on the radio again, and I did. And the Pentagon got hit. Wow, that really took my breath away. And growing up in the military, I knew what that meant. And I turned around and I went back to work. They sent everyone home. They were afraid for our safety. They had to cover the story, so a skeleton crew stayed behind. And I went home and I watched it on the news with my mother-in-law, my 3-year-old son, just sitting there crying for hours and hours. They covered it, days, weeks, uh, and the media started to go in a different direction after a while. You started seeing politicians using it to further their agenda, and talk shows using it to increase their ratings. And it really made me aware of how quickly um, it could change and what they could do with it and how it influenced our nation. It was surreal, and it was a rude awakening. So yeah, that was the one that had the biggest impact on my life. Now, what do I think media will look like in 20 years? Well, I'll be 70, so I don't really want to think about it. But if I did think about it, I guess virtual reality. That's what's going to take the place of social media. People are going to be able to attend parties, go anywhere they want in virtual reality, and as if they were there. Dating will definitely change online. I think it'd just be, very sci-fi, I guess. Books, newspapers, they'll be scarce, so they'll be treasured. Um, I don't think people will probably be writing much by hand, so that'll be a novelty. And well, I think that given everything that's happened, that the media will be held to a higher standard. It'll probably be censored, and um, it's going to be surreal, and that's what I think will happen. Thanks.